The Caribbean. A U.S. Coast Guard helicopter tracks a 40-foot smuggling boat racing through heavy seas. The chopper signals the boat to cut its engines. But the cocaine cowboys make a run for it. Captain Michael Parks commands the enforcement operation.
The vessel was moving at over 40 knots, which is approximately 45 miles an hour. 3 engines. It was moving very quickly.
Not for long. The Coast Guard opens fire.
We got permission to use warning shots. The gunner from the helicopter was able to disable the engines.
The boat goes dead in the water. Coast Guardsmen are dispatched from a nearby cutter. But this is the most dangerous part of the operation. The criminals may decide to shoot it out rather than go to jail.
They're pointing weapons at the suspects to get them to lay down. The barrel of the gun is a fairly, a good indicator of what to do.
4 suspects surrender. The officers uncover a sizable stash. The runners were carrying a fortune in drugs. 2 tons of cocaine, worth an estimated $120 million. But the celebration is cut short.
This thing's gonna go down soon, man. Hurry, get the evidence off.
It just started to sink, but it didn't sink on its own, so we had to kind of help it along. We lit it on fire, and we also put some additional rounds into it.
The 4 men can only watch as their multi-million-dollar scheme goes down in flames. The United States has over 12,000 miles of coastline, a decided advantage for high-seas smugglers, and an awesome challenge for the Coast Guard in their ongoing war on drugs. Off the coast of Nicaragua, a daring nighttime drug run gets lit up by the spotlight of a British Royal Navy chopper. The smugglers panic. They frantically pitch huge bales of marijuana into the water, hoping to destroy the evidence. A Navy patrol boat catches up before they succeed. Half their marijuana haul is still on board.
That's the little one, I'll get the little one.
The recovered pot weighs out at a street value of nearly $5 million. The traffickers thought they'd go undetected under the cover of darkness. But instead, it's lights out for their smuggling scheme.